welcome to a new episode of World of Warships with Vendow. I have an update video here, and we'll get to it after this intro. Welcome back, dear viewer. It has been a while, I know. I have a video here with the Krasny Krim. And, it's one of those boats that is, considered a horrible boat. And I got a Confederate in this video, so I figured it'd be a nice video to have in the background. While, I talk about where I've been, what's been going on with me, to give you guys a little bit of an update. And, we'll get started with the musical interludes that I throw throughout my videos, and I'll fill you in a little bit more here in a little bit. Before we get too far, I just want to say I am well aware of the fact that we have a UI issue. For some reason, the UI on this replay is not really staying stuck. Oh, Vendow, where have you been? I mean, you promised us such great things. You were going to have a whole new YouTube video. You were going to be putting one out once a week. This channel was going to just kick off. And it was for the first month. And I did well for the first, give or take, 6 months. And then, well, life happened. And I know I did an update video almost a year ago, where I kind of explained a little bit what was going on, but I don't think I got to it. Within my clan, everybody knew that I was going to be gone for a while. I had an injury that required surgery, and it took about 6 months. I was without work for 3 months on a leave of absence, and it took me about a good 6 months. Here we are, month 7 actually, that I'm finally feeling ready enough to commit to maybe throwing out a video once a month. I have my own streaming channel that is empty of followers now, and I need to try and rebuild that up as well. All on my free time, of course. All this has to be done on our free time. While I was out of work, I thought it would be a good opportunity, a good time for me to go back to school, to finish my education. See, I went as far as getting an associate's degree when I got out of the military, and I didn't go any further than that because I was like a lot of other sailors. I rushed into another relationship and a marriage. Rushed isn't the right word. Love happens when it happens. So, I got into another marriage, and I'm happily married currently, and my wife's probably going to kick my ass for even talking about her right now in my videos. However, it requires a lot of time. We had a couple more kids, and I wasn't able to finish school. I had to stop going to school after I got the associate's degree, so now I'm back at it. I, decided if I'm going to be laid up in bed recovering from a surgery, I might as well finish my education, or at least get a good 6 months knocked out of the way towards that goal, and I did that. I'm now a senior at Oregon State University. I'm taking these classes over the internet. I will have to go out to Oregon for a while to do some, internship. It's field work actually. I'm majoring in archaeology, so I will be going out there the summer of 2020 to play in the dirt and get my hands dirty and see what I can dig up. So as you can see, a lot has been happening with me. I'm, of course, back to work now, so I have the means to spend some time making some videos. But I wonder, what's going on with you? The 150 of you that have stuck around and are still, subscribed to my channel. What's been happening with you all? I've been, like I said, out of this community for 7 months, back into it now, and the whole reason I'm driving around in the Krasnik Rim is to essentially chip the rust off the paint as it was and see what skills I've lost and what I've retained. And I feel like I've done a good job. I mean, I'm in a Krasny Krim. It is now almost 7 minutes into this battle, and I am still alive, which, as we all know in this boat, anytime anybody sees it that knows what this boat is, you get focused down because it is so easy to kill. Everything penetrates it. It just blows up by blowing at it. It doesn't take much at all. But, I don't know. I'm dodging and weaving. And, part of, I think, how I play this boat is I tend to play it like a big destroyer. I'm constantly moving if I'm not behind cover. And, I try to keep wiggling and not provide an easy target. I know I'm not hitting my, W and S keys that much. Oop, there goes the chair. But, we do what we can do. And I'm sure all of us that have had this boat have had some successes and have had a lot of horrible matches. Alright, so on to the update part of things. So, for me, what I have planned is, like I said earlier, make these videos, at the end of every month. And try and keep them as simple as possible. That way I can focus on life and family. But, I want to also incorporate my love of strategy games into my channel, so I'm considering doing live streams of the games that I enjoy playing the most. Strategy games are like Total War. I'm playing Ultimate General Civil War right now. I know I've been with the launch of Imperator Rome when it came out, so I can upload some Imperator Rome videos if there is any nation in particular that people want to see and learn how that game runs through and how it plays. Same thing with Ultimate General Civil War. I mean, right now I'm doing a Confederate States playthrough, but I can, when I've completed that, I'm planning on launching the Union playthrough as a Let's Play / live stream on my channel. For everybody to see, and that's going to be on the YouTube side of things. Twitch is still, I'm going to still do a little bit of the Let's Plays and the live streaming on Twitch for World of Warships. I don't think I'm gonna load any of the strategy games on Twitch. I think I'm just going to keep that on YouTube. But I really haven't decided yet exactly which platform I want to use. That was a good dodge there. Not to toot my own horn or anything. But, I'm not quite 100% sure what I'm going to do there. But I'm pretty sure I want to keep... strategy on YouTube, and kind of got a little rough name that I'm going to go for my little, streaming live shows. Tip my hat at my love of Star Trek and call it 10 Forward. That's at least what I'm thinking. But yeah, that's my plan, as it were, and I guess we will have to wait and see how time plays out and see how all that goes. But we're coming up to a point in the video where I really am proud of my patience, I guess you can say. A lot of people would have rushed in, and I kind of played it safe, because honestly, we're down in ships. We could be losing this battle at any moment. One bonehead move could really cost us all. So I feel like I did a pretty good job. But you'll see what I did coming up here, because I've got two battleships I'm tangling with, and I'm offering up my broadside and a Krasny Krim, which is never a good idea. But I guess I guess you get to see all the fun. And if you haven't noticed throughout this video, at 54k damage, the Krasny Krim lights fires like crazy. And that's where a good chunk of my longevity and damage has come from. It's from all of the fires that I have set. I am open to suggestions as to what people would like to see my channel turn into. I obviously have my own game plan, but if there's games that you want to see played, and war games you want to see me epically fail at, by all means let me know, and if I have the means to pick them up, I will pick them up, and I will throw them on a Let's Play, and we'll see how I do. I can tell you straight up that I am no good at first-person shooters with an Xbox controller. Give me a mouse like this, give me a steady hand to aim, and I can do an FPS-style game. But anything other than that, I am going to be horrible at it. Just like I'm horrible at apparently dodging these shells coming in at me. Or maybe I did a good job. I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. In the world of World of Warships, I've noticed that we have... That's my kids in the background, like that. They know I'm recording, too. You have the launch of new French destroyers right around the corner, and right now we are in a window where you can get a blueprint and play one of those new destroyers via completing a mission. And recently, while I was gone, I saw that the Soviet battleships have come out. I am up to the Tier 6 battleship, and I am enjoying the line so far. It is definitely a Russian ship, all ahead forward. Don't you dare turn your rear, or you're going to take one up the rear. I mean, you're big fat citadels through trying to run away. So don't run away in those things. I learned that one the hard way. But, as long as you charge in forward or reverse out, you should be all right in those battleships. And the carriers got a complete rework while I was gone. That, I'm still, jury's still out on that. I'm not sure if I'm happy with it. I don't know if I'm ever going to be happy with the way aircrafts are going to work in World of Warships. But as it is right now, I guess it's okay. I mean, AA works, but yet it's not so strong that the player isn't getting dropped on by torpedoes or bombs. So it must be working out all right. Here's that part of the video I was telling you about that I'm proud of. Give it a watch. Tell me what you think. I went boom. Watch these torps though. This is also a lot of goodness. In a bottle. There it is. Confederate and a Krasny Krim. Well, you know, I can't help but be happy about it. I cut forward at this point in the video just so that everybody can see the last few minutes of how this battle went, so nobody thinks I cut different things out. But as you see, we're now winning, and they you can't really see the ship total unless you look down at the mini-map, where you can see it's 2-on-1, and this Atlanta is going to finish off the New York for us, and we'll finish out this match. And I love how the Atlanta can just eat over pens like crazy. Isn't it great? But there you go, 117k damage, 342k in credits, Confederate won, 2 ships destroyed, a whole boatload of goodness. So yeah, it's been a good match. I hope everybody likes the video. If you don't mind, hit like and subscribe the video if you can. Thank you.